Boo, did we scare you? Welcome back to our channel, where today we will dig into movies that are more laughable than frightening. As the Halloween season creeps up, let's explore the top 5 worst horror movies that have become a Halloween tradition for many. Grab your popcorn and get ready for a fun journey through the world of cinematic horrors gone wrong. First up is Paranormal Activity. It's a horror film shot in the found footage style, immersing us in the story of a young couple, Katie and Micah. Facing unexplained and frightening events in their home, they decide to install cameras in every corner of their dwelling in an attempt to capture evidence of paranormal activity. But behind this simple surface lie amazing facts. Shot on a laughably low budget of $15,000, the film astonishingly grossed over $193 million worldwide. The entire shooting process took just 1 week, and director Oren Peli used his own home as the location. However, not everything is so smooth. Many viewers and critics find the film tedious and slow, noting that a large part of it is spent in tense anticipation of something scary. Criticism also touches on unconvincing special effects, lack of real fear, tension, clear plot, or character development. But despite all these flaws, Paranormal Activity continues to attract viewers' attention every Halloween. The found footage style adds an element of realism and uncertainty, making it a popular choice for those seeking atmospheric horrors. What makes a horror movie bad for you? Next on our list is Slender Man. Slender Man is a horror film that transports us into the world of an internet legend about a mysterious figure who abducts children. 4 friends from a small town decide to summon the Slender Man to once and for all prove his non-existence. However, they soon face the reality of his presence as he begins to terrorize their lives. The film, based on a viral legend from the Something Awful forum in 2009, sparked much controversy due to its theme. It recalls a real case where 2 girls tried to kill their friend in the name of Slender Man. These controversies led to the studio being forced to cut many major scenes from the film before its release, making the plot less coherent and understandable. Critics point to the weak script and disjointed plot of the film. The characters, according to many, are superficial and unconvincing, and the film itself does not evoke fear or tension, which is a key element for horror films. Nevertheless, despite all these flaws, Slender Man continues to attract attention. Its connection to a popular internet legend makes it interesting for those who want to learn more about the Slender Man phenomenon and its impact on contemporary culture. Third on our list is A Haunted House 2. This film is a comedic horror film that ironically highlights plots from famous thrillers and horror movies. The main characters, Malcolm and his new beloved Megan, along with her children, move into a new home. Here they encounter paranormal phenomena with which Malcolm tries to cope, finding himself in comedic situations. The film is a parody of such horror hits as Paranormal Activity, The Curse, Sinister, and many others. Many actors from the first part return to reprise their roles in this sequel. Despite the horrifying theme, the main focus is on comedy and humor. However, critics did not appreciate the film for its lack of originality and repetition of jokes from the first part. Many believe that the humor in the film is often banal and not funny. The absence of scary moments can also disappoint horror enthusiasts. Nevertheless, A Haunted House 2 remains a good choice for those looking for light and fun viewing without a deep plot or scary moments. Fourth is I Know What You Did Last Summer. The movie immerses us in the story of 4 friends who accidentally kill a man while celebrating graduation night. Deciding to hide the body, they try to forget about the terrible incident. However, a year later, they start receiving threats from an anonymous person who claims to know about their crime. Now the friends become targets for the Avenger. The film is an adaptation of the 1973 novel by Lois Duncan and marked the debut for director Jim Gillespie. Grossing over $125 million worldwide, the film became a box office hit. Despite its commercial success, critics point to the predictability of the plot and lack of originality in the horror scenes. According to viewers, the characters appear superficial and underdeveloped, and the film itself is not scary enough for the horror genre. Nevertheless, I Know What You Did Last Summer continues to remain a classic of the 90s horror, attracting viewers' attention despite all its flaws. And last but not least, we have The Forest. It's a film that tells the story of a young American woman, Sarah, who travels to Japan to find her missing twin sister, Jess. Her search leads her to the legendary Aokigahara, known as the Suicide Forest, at the foot of Mount Fuji. Despite warnings from the locals, Sarah decides to enter the forest, where she encounters dark and supernatural forces. The film is based on real events that occur in the famous Aokigahara Forest in Japan, where suicides are indeed frequent. The Forest marked the directorial debut for Jason Zada. Although the action takes place in Japan, most of the filming was done in Serbia. Critics note the insufficient development of the plot and unconvincing elements of horror in the film. Additionally, The Forest is criticized for cultural insensitivity to Japanese culture and the issue of suicide in the country. Despite this, the film may interest fans of supernatural thrillers and horrors, as well as those who are interested in Japanese mythology and legends. And there you have it, friends. The top 5 worst horror movies that have become a strange Halloween tradition for many. Which movie from the list would you dare to watch this Halloween? If you're looking for a good laugh or just curious about how bad a horror movie can get, these films will surely provide that. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe for more entertaining content. Have a fun Halloween.